Fans of Taylor Swift might be hashtag blessed come May 8th because there are some theories going around that Tay is cooking up a special announcement or something. Let's break down why fans think that first of all.
Why don't fans think it, first of all? She posts anything new and the theories are just left and right. And I can't keep up.
I know. And this one just started with a selfie. Taylor posted a selfie on Instagram and Twitter on Monday. Fans noticed that they both went up at 5:08 p.m. on the dot, okay? And this is not the first reference of 5 or 8. In fact, someone flagged that, it actually was referenced in the wedding scene in her The Man music video. So now they're thinking 5/8, May 8th, could something be coming? Could she be announcing something? So, like, fans are Hawkeyes right now.
Also, not to mention 5 and 8, if you add them together, I know I'm not a math genius, but I do know basic addition, and 5 plus 8 equals 13, which is Taylor Swift's number. Like, that's her thing. So could that all be a part of it? I mean, one thing is for certain about Taylor Swift, in that she is very calculated in like the most creative, genius way in how she leaves breadcrumbs and has little eggs in music videos or lyrics or whatnot. And I'm sure this means something, but doesn't mean new music per se.
For sure. And see, what you just said is exactly why I feel like fans always have their eyes peeled, their finger on the pulse, just like trying to figure out what breadcrumbs, as you said, she's leaving. Right. And that's why I think that's the beauty of being a Taylor Swift fan, because she does leave little Easter eggs and you kind of have to connect the dots a little bit. All the signs are usually there, but I'm trying to speculate in my mind what it could be, because obviously there's only so much an artist can do during this time where we're all kind of been, ordered to stay at home. I could see in what world it might be some a new track. Like maybe she'll give us a new song. I know there's a lot of Swifties out there who have been speculating that maybe she's putting out a collab with Doja Cat, who's having a moment right now after the Say So song and dance went viral. So maybe it's new music.
Well, I'm thinking in my mind, God, you are putting my brain to work today with the math. But I'm thinking, I'm like, Lover, her last album released back in August in the fall. So it's been, about 8 months since she released new music. And technically, if it was in May, that's approaching 9 months. Yeah. Don't get any ideas with 9 months, but I think that it's been a minute since she's released new music. So I think that, and someone like Taylor Swift too, she's got a vault of music, I'm sure. So you mentioned it's a crazy weird time in quarantine, but we know that girl is nonstop working. I'm sure she has a studio at her disposal in her home, and is able to do writing sessions via Zoom, just like a lot of other artists are right now. So, I would not be surprised if it is new music. I think you're onto something with a possible collab.
It could be a collab. It could be maybe unreleased tracks from Lover, because I will say Lover, I feel got the short end of the stick of the Taylor Swift eras, just because of what we're going through right now. Obviously she had to postpone her Lover Fest to 2021, so there's no live performances happening from her and from this new album this year. But yeah, maybe she'll maybe put out an acoustic version of some songs from that album, or maybe some B-sides, unreleased stuff. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe the girl just
exhausting being following the Swifties and all of the theories. I can't keep up.
It's fun. It's a fun little goose chase during this time we're all at home trying to pass the time.
Something to do, that is for sure.
You know what? Well, because all of us are not as lucky as Kylie Jenner to have a new $36 million mansion to frolic around while we all are forced to be at home and can't go anywhere. In fact, Kylie actually, not only is she hanging out in her new digs, but she's hanging out with her BFF Stassi, which has a lot of fans kind of calling her out. I don't want to say drag, but they're kind of whoa, are you breaking social distancing rules? Obviously, she's in California, and California has been ordered to be in lockdown. I'm maybe Stassi has just been living with her since quarantine. Old house to new house.
That was 100% my first thought, is that she, Stassi's her best friend. She's always there. They're always posting, social media, Instagrams and Snapchats and TikTok videos of them together. So my first thought is, Stassi has probably been at the home for, weeks at a time, which, kind of, I don't want to say fulfills that 2-week quarantine per se, but also you're in a very large mansion. It's very easy to be 6 feet apart from people. So I think they are following those social distancing rules, and just kind of living life like the rest of us and practicing that just a little bit differently in a huge mansion with a light up pool and a refrigerator that's the size of my apartment. And,
oh my God. Listen,
this is like a vacation.
If I was Stassi, I would 100% choose to quarantine with Kylie Jenner. I don't know what the old house looked like, but this new stuff, the new place is like a playground. You saw on her Instagram, there was like a shuffleboard.
For sure, yeah.
Of course, there's a pool.
And there's a huge projector screen that it looked like Apple TV was up, so you can take your pick of what movie should we watch while we're in the pool tonight? I mean, just like it's like a resort. Denny, I'm gonna need you to hit the lottery real soon.
I've never felt poorer in my life.
For real.
Not to mention the fact that Stassi has first access to new Kylie cosmetics too. Like they're trying products while sunbathing, enjoying them time. Again, we don't know their situation. It's not like they're having a party and a bunch of people over doing TikToks and stuff. It's Stassi and Kylie. But I could see why fans were kind of scratching their heads about it.
I will say people are very, very quick to slam. I mean, the Kardashian Jenners first, they do anything and they get, flack from people. But just in general, a friend of mine had posted yesterday that he got his hair cut and colored, and he posted a cute little selfie on Instagram. He had to go back on Instagram story to clarify that A, he did not go anywhere to get cut and colored, or B, have someone come over to cut and color. So I feel like people are just, extra cautious, and they want to make sure people are, A, being healthy and staying safe themselves, but also B, not putting other people in danger right now. And, Kylie included, they want to, fans and people on social media want to make sure that she's also following the rules too. The celebrities need to follow those rules.
Well, that's because, and I don't blame those people either, because obviously they're holding these celebrities accountable, because what they put out there is not only a reflection of themselves, but it can influence other people to do that. So they want people to use their power and their platform for the right thing, which, to be fair, Kylie has done that. She constantly told people and encouraged them to stay home and explained why, and
she partnered with the Surgeon General to do a PSA about it. And so did her sister Kim. She partnered with the governor here in California to do a PSA.
And Kylie Cosmetics gave a hefty donation to COVID-19 relief. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, she's doing her part, people. Let her enjoy her mansion with whoever she wants. Well, not whoever she wants to.
We're getting a lot of cute Stormy content out of.
That's true. Listen, she has the best roomies. It's her BFF and her daughter.
You know who also has the best roomie right now?
Who?
Sophie Turner. We are getting so much great content from Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas right now in quarantine. And I mean, obviously, I'm a diehard Jonas Brothers fan, so I love it. They go on Instagram Live all the time, which brings me to the note. Where are you, Nick and Priyanka? What are you doing? Are you even together during quarantine? Save that for another day. But Joe and Sophie Turner are just living their best life as, fairly newlyweds, during this quarantine. And they're able to, especially as a touring artist, Sophie is now able to have her husband home. And that's rare. I mean, she travels with them a lot, and, we'll see her at shows, but
totally.
They're able to spend that one-on-one quality time together. Yeah. And what's so sweet is Joe was just on The Late Show with James Corden, and he was talking about how their 1-year wedding anniversary is coming up on May 1st. And he's going to try to recreate their Vegas wedding at their home during quarantine. I mean, if that's not romantic, I don't know what is.
I love that Joe also told Corden that he's like, maybe I'll invite the Elvis impersonator. I'll be the Elvis impersonator because he was like calling him out for doing press. Yeah. I want to know if Diplo's going to make an appearance. He played a huge part in that shotgun wedding.
Oh, 100%. If it weren't for Diplo, we wouldn't have found out, well, for probably a few days until Elvis opened his mouth. But right? I feel like it's safe to say, you know, I think they're going to be spending this anniversary together, just the two of them. No NDAs needed.
I love that. Like, again, this is a really strange time we're living in, and it's kind of sad for a lot of people whose birthdays are happening during this time because they can't celebrate like they normally would with friends and family. But it's forcing some people, especially people who are lucky enough to have like that partner, a person with them, to get creative. You know what I mean? So this weekend it is Pranav, my boyfriend's birthday. We were supposed to go to see Lady Gaga's Vegas show, her residency, Enigma. So I'm going to bring it to us here in the living room, just like Joe's bringing Vegas to Sophie Turner. So hopefully I can pull it off.
What are you gonna do?
Oh my God. Because you know her whole show's like neon.
Yeah.
I have like I've got black light bulbs to change out all the light bulbs. I have LED balloons. They're already here, like with light up stuff. I have silver happy birthday balloons, and I got like Enigma merch. It's already here.
Denny.
I know, right? I know.
Wow, I'm so single. Wow, that's amazing. Good. Oh my God, you're so sweet. He's gonna love that. That is.
This is a test.
You are setting the bar real high.
Well, I'm like, I mean, this is a social creature I'm with. You know what I mean? Like he misses his friends so much. I'm like, I had to do something to make it special, hopefully memorable. And plus,
this is his first birthday that you guys are spending together, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is a huge test. I hope I pass.
Like I said, you're setting the bar real high for the rest of the birthdays.
Jonas took my idea. I was like, okay, sir, let's see if he actually does it though. All right.
Or did you take Joe Jonas's idea? No, you already had everything.
This took weeks to order. I'm like, I can't risk it. Who knows how long it'll take for all the stuff to get here. And now I don't have to sweat it.
Yeah. I just love that you guys, both you and Joe Jonas, are bringing Vegas to your houses.
All right, Cass, let's talk about Miss Kate Hudson because she was on the Tonight Show from home, of course, from quarantine, where she revealed that she would have actually dated Jimmy Fallon, and she's telling Jimmy this himself, 20 years ago, had he made a move. And, of course, they met 20 years ago on the set of Almost Famous where they became fast friends. But she was saying that they hung out so much that she was always like, how come Jimmy hasn't like done anything yet? And this is of course news to him, and this is news to all of us. And now I'm like, could you picture Jimmy Fallon and Kate Hudson together?
No. Kate Fallon, no. What could have been, no, listen, you know me, I'm a big believer, everything happens for a reason, and they're very content with it too, because all jokes aside, they did talk about how life is perfect, and you know, I don't think they could really have imagined it either, but it's always that question too, is like when you're friends with someone and you look back and you're like, like they never made a move. It's so interesting to look back and think, what could have been, but it was a cute little interaction between those two.
It was so cute. And she admitted, and they both admitted, they're like, look, it all worked out the way it was supposed to.
Yeah.
What I can't get my head around is this is now like the second time we've heard about this huge actress, beautiful actress, saying that they thought they could see themselves with Jimmy Fallon. Nicole Kidman revealed on the show. It's like, we went on a date and then you never called me back. And he was like, that was a date? Like he had no clue. Like he felt like they were out of his league. And I'm just like, okay.
Is this a Jimmy like thing? Does he not have game per se?
I think he does because his current wife is gorgeous and they're so perfect together.
Sure.
And she's hilarious. And plus, like, who doesn't love a funny guy?
But maybe back then, if he like didn't call Nicole Kidman for like a second date, or B didn't make the move on Kate Hudson, like did he not feel confident? Because he should, because he is. I mean, he's Jimmy Fallon, like you said. Everyone loves a funny man.
Listen, sometimes you set yourself up before it even happens. Like, that's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna stay the course, you know?
No, shoot your shot.
You gotta pay attention to the signs, and also I gotta say to the women, shoot your shot.
Yeah.
You wait for him to make a move. Well, you know, like you.
This is why we have Bumble. The women make the move.
You're not wrong, actually. And I know 20 years ago was a different time, but come on, ladies. Come on. If you wanted to go on a date with Jimmy Fallon, you asked Jimmy Fallon.
Listen, you go after what you want. You do. That's
Oh my
that's my philosophy. Whatever it is, you go after it. A job, a boy, a girl, whatever it is, go after.
Or a talk show BFF. There is a new friendship forming, y'all, between John Oliver and Wendy Williams. So it all started last week when John Oliver talked about his newfound admiration, I should say, for Wendy at home. She's hosting her daytime talk show from the comfort of her home. And he kind of praised her and gave her some love. He was like, this is a show about some truth in a world full of lies right now. And so he stands Wendy. He's like, this is hilarious. This is amazing stuff. So Wendy returned the favor, brought him on as a guest via, video conferencing or whatever, a web chat on her show. But this is the thing, Cass, she gifted him with two things. One, a giant oil painting of herself eating a lamb chop. And her favorite snack, her favorite food combo, which is Doritos and caviar, which he tried on air. But I think it's just hilarious. Like, I don't know if I would ever gift someone with a photo of myself, but then again, I'm not Wendy Williams.
Yes, you would.
I would.
Yes,
I would. I would. You know what? I would do it if it was something funny, like me eating a lamb chop or something. Like, I kind of want that
when you're on page 10 of a really notable magazine. And you give wait, where is that magazine, by the way? Wow, you're such a good friend. Anyway, I digress.
No, don't brush that over. Cassie was in a magazine for her fashion at the CMA Awards, and I got a copy gifted to me by Cassie herself. So that's in my office still, okay, which I haven't been to in over 45 days.
I love, though, that this is Wendy and John is kind of like the dynamic duo that we never knew we needed. And now the quarantine is bringing people together, and also like two talk show hosts. So like, I'm trying to think of like a way that they can creatively kind of join forces once this is all over. We need to see it in person too. And maybe it's like a taste test of all their crazy food combos, because Doritos and caviar is bizarre, Denny.
I was gonna say, I can get behind their friendship. I can't get behind that snack. I mean,
no.
Can you relate? Like, is there like a weird snack or food combo that you enjoy before, during, after quarantine?
It's so interesting because I think the weirdest combo, I don't really eat too many snacks. Like, I don't have like a sweet tooth or anything like that. But pretzels dipped in Coca-Cola.
Denny,
it tastes so good. And anytime I'm on an airplane, that's my guilty pleasure, because I get like the little, when they come around with the carts, they give you pretzels or the little cookies. I always choose the pretzels, and then I just ask for a little side of Coca-Cola, and you dunk it in, let the pretzel get a little bit, not soggy, but like kind of coated in the Coca-Cola. And it tastes so good.
I can't relate. I'm boring. I don't have weird snack things like that. I really, really don't. Like, I don't have an answer. I just have picked up some weird habits, like in quarantine, mainly because of the person I'm cohabitating with. Like, he used to microwave his ice cream, so now I'm starting to microwave my ice cream. It softens it up a little bit. It makes it, I don't like ice cream soup. I'm not going there, but just soften it up.
Put it on the counter for 10 minutes. I
don't have the time. Well, I do have the time. I like my.
You take that back. You have all the time in the world.
Not when there's ice cream right in front of me and need to eat it right away. So other than that, I'm pretty.
Now I'm craving ice cream. Is the time to go?
I think it's time to go. Let's go enjoy our snacks while we can. Enjoy your pretzel dip Coca-Cola. Anyways, Cass, my love, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you guys download the ET Live app, okay? It's for free, and so you can catch ET Live at home Monday through Friday here, and also on ET Live's YouTube channel. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Cass, I'll see you later.
Bye.